That was so weird.
I know. I was about
I
to panic.
I know I was because it said requested on my end, but then it took like 2 minutes for the request to come through. That was so
Okay.
I can never figure out how to work
Yeah.
Instagram Live ever.
Okay, that's all right. I started sweating. Okay, first and foremost, welcome to Spotlight Radio Show.
Thank you for
It's so
having
good to see
me.
you. You're
You
welcome.
too.
Look at your crown. Let's talk about it. Miss Greater Readings Teen
Yep.
2024 for
Yep.
Pennsylvania.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. How did that happen? Like how did you compete for the competition and just tell me everything about it.
Yeah. So I had never done a pageant before, and a family
Okay.
friend had reached out. I was working with her on something else, and she was like, I think you should, get
Yeah.
into it and start doing a pageant. There was one that was happening in like maybe 2 weeks when we had talked about it. The first one I had
Okay.
ever done was Miss Philadelphia's Teen, and I didn't end up winning that one, but about a month later, I competed for Miss Greater Reading's Teen. It
Okay.
was in February, and I ended up winning, and
Mhm.
I've held the title ever since.
All right. So the title is just for a year.
Yep, so I hold it for a year and then you can either give it up and
Mhm.
compete for another title or give it up and, stop competing.
Okay. So what are you gonna do? Like, are you gonna take the next steps? I seen you posted a photo with someone going for Miss America.
Yep, our Miss Pennsylvania's teen and our
Mhm.
Miss Pennsylvania are competing for Miss America. They leave December, sometime at late December.
Okay.
So, yep, they're going to go to Miss America and compete. Yeah,
All
but I'll
right. So
continue on. Yep.
yeah. So is that something you would like to do, or you're thinking about it?
Yeah, I've been thinking about a couple different locals near me. It's funny
Okay.
because I feel like I live in the middle of nowhere, and all of the different local competitions are either 45 minutes or an hour away.
Mhm.
So just looking at, what would be convenient and what kind of places I would love to represent.
Okay. Absolutely. So let's talk about Pennsylvania. Like, are you by what's the name of the show, the movie Unstoppable with the train? Do you remember that? Or is
Yes,
I
yes,
mean,
yep.
okay. Are you close to that
Ooh,
in that area when the train came through?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
No.
I'm like 45 minutes outside of Philly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
And Hershey. Like I was just trying to, because
Yep.
my little
Hershey's
brother
about an
stays
hour
up
for
there.
me. Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So are you a chocolate fan? Do you eat Hershey's chocolate? Like, is it Hershey's
Love
chocolate everywhere?
chocolate.
Okay.
Chocolate is my guilty pleasure.
Okay.
I'm whether it's ice cream or chocolate bars or anything, especially this
Mhm.
time of year, because you have all like the Christmas cookies and
Yes.
I love chocolate. Better than candy, actually. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I'm like a gummy bear. Like, give me something gummy. I'm not a
Okay.
lifesaver gummy, but I'm a gummy bear gummy.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I've never hopped
Maybe
onto
like you.
the gummy train.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like more gummy.
Okay.
If I do chocolate, it's Nestle's Crunch for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Miss Greater Readings
Yep.
Teen. So is it about the amount of books you read? Like, what did you have to do to win the title? Like,
Yep.
is
So there are 5 stages of competition.
Mhm.
So the first thing you do, even before the competition really starts, before you're on stage in front of an audience, is you have a
Uh-huh.
10-minute interview with usually it's like 5 to 6 different judges, and you
Okay.
just talk about why you deserve to have the title, your community service initiative, the events you've done to prepare to get the job. Kind of similar to any other job interview, but
Okay.
you're in a different environment, I
Yeah.
guess. And then you have fitness, which is more like a walk. Everyone kind of wears the same kind of outfit. It's a Rebel Athletic outfit. They sponsor the Miss
Okay.
America opportunity. And then we have evening gown, which is my personal favorite. You get
All
to see
right.
everyone in their sparkly gowns and
Okay.
shows
Yeah.
off, everyone's personality. And then
Okay.
on stage question, which you walk on stage and
Mhm.
you answer any kind of question they ask you and into a microphone and to the audience. It's about
Awesome.
30 to 60 seconds, I would say.
Okay.
And then the last phase is talent. So for my talent, I do a jazz routine.
Okay. Yes, yes. Let's talk about your dance.
Yep.
I do want to know, like, this has been on my mind. Like, I seen some pictures of you dancing. I know you've been dancing for a long
Yep.
time. So, like with singers, you have the soprano with singers. So with dancers, like, do you have a certain title, a type of dance that you do? Like, Lynzi is such and such type of dancer.
Yeah. So, I mean, at my dance studio, I do all different types of dance,
Okay.
from hip hop to ballet, tap. But when I compete in pageants, I primarily do one genre of dance, and
Okay.
it's jazz.
Okay.
Mhm.
Jazz.
Yep. Actually,
Wow,
the first
that's
time I competed, I did lyrical when
okay.
I won this title. But when I competed at states, I did jazz routine.
Okay. Wow, that's amazing. Like I can't dance for nothing. All I can do is go from back and forth. I probably could do a little tap, but I can't do nothing but maybe shake my shoulders.
Yeah.
But all of that, no, I can't do it. So I applaud you on that.
Thank
That's
you.
wow. So when it was time to call your name, how many girls are in this competition?
I believe the local, I think it was five teens and seven
Mhm.
miss
Okay,
at
okay.
this one. Yep.
So were you standing alone? Were your parents with you? Where were they
They
at?
were all in the audience, and it was so special. I
Okay.
had, four of my best friends there and then
Hmm.
some family friends. So I really wasn't expecting it. I had no idea what to expect because
Yeah.
it's the first title I've ever held. So when they called my name, I was honestly just like starstruck. I was
Yeah.
walking up to the
Yeah.
stage. I had no idea what I was doing, and it wasn't until I saw like my mom that I started crying, and I was like, "Oh my
Yeah.
God, is this real?"
Yeah.
But it was such a cool moment.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Did you have to make a speech or anything, or you just receive your tiara and flowers?
Yep, there was no speech.
Okay.
I kind of bent down because I'm taller, and they
Okay. Yeah.
crowned me. They gave me flowers, and I did a walk and I waved.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead then, girl. I'm so excited for you. That is so exciting. So the only crown I had, I did win Homecoming Queen 1996.
Okay.
So I was gonna pull my little crown out, but it's so bent up. It's in my senior book, but matter of fact.
Yeah, listen, a crown is a crown,
Yes, yes,
and you
absolutely.
earned it.
So do you have to give your crown back or do you keep your crown?
I do not have to give my crown back. I get to
Okay.
keep it. I get to keep both the crown and the sash. But
Okay.
when I crown the next Miss Greater Readings teen,
Hmm.
2025, crazy enough,
Yeah.
she'll get a new crown and sash.
Okay.
Yep.
That's gonna be exciting.
Yep.
Hey,
Yep.
you're getting over the crown.
Yep.
Well, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
So with that, let's get into your book. Is Miss Greater Readings Teen, did that promote you to make your book, to write your book?
In a way. So, a big part of holding a title is making
Hmm.
appearances. And at the beginning of my year, I started doing appearances at elementary schools. Actually, my old elementary school, which was really fun. It was a full circle moment. I got to see my
Yeah.
second grade teacher again, so that was really
Okay.
cool. And the more went into classrooms, I was trying to find a book that really conveyed the message I was trying to spread.
Yeah.
And I looked far and wide, and there are so many great books out there.
Hmm.
But there just wasn't one I was passionate about that really explained, why I do what I do.
Yeah.
And at the beginning of summer, I was just like, why not write my own? So that's what I did
Yeah.
all through summer. Yep. And
Okay.
went through the process. I wrote it, but we hired a freelance artist to do the illustrations because I cannot draw.
Okay.
And I
She
think
did
if I
a
tried to
wonderful
draw it, it would
job.
take me forever. Yep. And she did the cover and all of that stuff. So yeah.
Yes, yes. Beautiful. When I ordered it, like when I seen the post for pre-order,
Yep.
I immediately, like, I was mad. I was like, I don't want to pre-order. Like, I want to order it right now so I can put it in my cart so I can get it. But like, I ordered it on a Friday and
Yep.
got it that Sunday.
Yep.
So
Yeah. Yep.
I had it sit and I told Aunt Wang, I said, hey, I'm ordering Lindsay's book. And she was like, can I open it when it comes? I wasn't here. So by the time I made it home, she had read it. She was like, I read it. It's very good. So that made me so
I love
excited. I
that.
was like,
Thank you.
yeah. I was like, and she never opens up my mail, but she opened up your book.
Aw, that makes my heart
Yeah.
happy.
Yes, I love it. I love the dedication to it, to your parents, to your aunts and uncles.
Yep.
I won't go too much about it because everybody can go on Amazon and order it.
Yep.
It's only $7.99. I love the price.
Hmm.
Also, I do want to know, like, when you wrote it, did you have a journal or were you writing like on different pieces of paper? How do you write?
Yeah. So crazy enough, I did a project in school,
Mhm.
an English class, and it was to write a book, kind of a memoir about your life, a certain situation and what and
Mhm.
whatnot. Um, and I kind of hadn't took pieces from that and
Okay.
used some parts of it because, I wrote about my life and my community service initiative and why I do what I do and my
Yeah.
story. So I kind of took small pieces from that, but I knew I wanted to make it into a children's book. So I
Yeah.
kind of had small notes from that and I started pulling pieces, but it was hard. It's hard to just sit down
Mhm.
and write because I just kept getting, writer's block and I was like, I don't
Mhm.
know what to do. And it just little pieces
Yeah.
came to me here and then. And
Mhm.
so definitely wasn't like a 1 day process,
Okay.
but I definitely had a different thoughts and ideas that just kind of scattered on the paper and made it what it is.
Absolutely. When I read it for the first time here, I was gonna wait, but then I was like, let me go ahead and read it. So when I read it, it came to me. I could just hear someone standing on stage and doing like poetry. You know how they do the
Yep.
spoken word?
Yep.
That's how it came off to me. It was weird. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it came off to me. So, and I
Yeah.
really like my favorite part in the book was the kid that was in the wheelchair.
Hmm.
I
Yep.
really enjoyed that part because there's so many different kids right now, different things, so many disabilities are like I feel like it's normal.
Hmm.
So I was so happy to see that in your book.
Absolutely. Yeah, I wanted to, when I was writing, I wanted to just not include, things you see every day. I mean, like,
Mhm.
even like I included something about people learning differently. That's super
Yeah,
common now. And I feel like something to embrace, if your mind
yeah.
works in a different way that allows you to do things,
Hmm.
that's great. And you should embrace that. Or being in a wheelchair and all the different things that I knew were differences and people might, want to hide behind, but I want them
Yes.
to embrace it. And that's why I
Mhm.
wanted to include all of that kind of stuff in the book.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. So I can't wait. Like I got one for my niece. She just turned 5.
Mhm.
She's a little bitty thing. Yeah, she just turned 5. So she's getting one for Christmas. I really,
Oh,
really love this book. Yeah.
I
So
appreciate
I
that.
do want to put you
Yeah.
on a I do want to put you on the spot real fast because this is Spotlight Radio Show. Okay?
Okay.
No singing.
Okay, good. I don't think you
So
want to hear me sing.
if I'm going to show you 3 things, and if they were the cover of the book, what I want you to tell me what the title would be. Okay? This
Okay.
is number 1, pair of gray gloves. If this was the cover of the book, what would the title
Of
be?
my book?
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Title of the book.
Yeah. Gray gloves. Give me a title.
Hmm.
Am I hands wrapped around you? I don't know. Think
That
good.
that's that's what
Go ahead.
I'm thinking. Like maybe something along the lines of helping hands, or I mean, do they have to be gray? Like, can they be all different
Yeah,
kind of like
they can be
fingers?
all different colors. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
this is just a little
that's what I imagine. Like
okay.
different, like one with like a long fingernail and like different skin tones. That's what I or a band-aid. Like that's what I imagine when
Okay.
if I would be gloves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good deal. 2 more. The second one is this. Can you see? 2
Oh, yep.
boys.
Hmm.
What would the title of this book be called?
Hmm. Hmm. It's hard to put it in a title because I feel like titles are short.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Or or you can just give like that first line of or just if this was a page in the book.
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess I'd have to take a line from my book and say, we are different and that's okay. You
Yeah.
are special in your own unique way.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Yep.
This is a picture of my nephews, Carissa's boys,
Aw,
right here.
they're adorable. That's an
Yeah,
adorable
yeah.
picture.
Yeah, thank you. And the last one is, if this was the cover of a book, what would the title be? Can you see?
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Hmm. It's a hard one.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe when I was thinking about it, I was like, maybe um 10 steps, the top steps of take bathing your dog, bath time with bath time, bath time tricks. I mean, bath time.
Oh, wait, so it can
mm,
be like anything,
Anything.
not just related to my book. It could be any title.
Anything. Yeah. Anything.
Oh,
Any title.
okay. All right. Yeah. I thought it related. I was like,
Yeah.
this is a tough
Yeah.
one.
Any
Um,
title. Yeah. If you were to name, if this was the cover of a new book, what would the title be?
okay. I kind of think about like a lost dog, like the lost dog. It's
Okay.
by
The Lost
itself and
Dog.
it's in a blanket, it's trying to get
Yeah.
warm. Yeah, that's what I think
Oh,
about.
that's a good one.
Yeah,
Thank
it could be
you.
a story of him trying to find his way back somewhere.
Yeah. 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 Good one. That's nice. Yeah, because I was like, I gotta put her on the spot. I was like, she said no singing, so I was like, I gotta find something. So,
Yeah, you tripped me up there for a second. I was like, am I relating this back to my book? Because that would have been hard.
okay, yeah, yeah. So I do want to know, like, what's up for 2025? And will you be graduating soon?
Yep. So I graduate in 2026, which
Okay.
is crazy to think about. I remember being in like second grade and being when you like write a letter to yourself, your future self, and
Yeah.
you're like, that's so far away, and that's in
Right.
2 years, basically 1 year, which is insane. So I'll be
Mm-hmm.
graduating the class of 2026.
Okay.
And 2025, I just want to do, obviously, want to bring my book out to more school appearances.
Yes.
Engage with my community more. Hoping to do a
Mm-hmm.
little book tour around elementary schools in my
Yeah.
community will be fun. And then
Absolutely.
just yeah, just try and get my book out there, meet with new people, and I love talking to new people because I feel like you gain so much more perspective. I mean, that's
Mhm.
what went into this book, meeting and seeing new people and seeing what makes them different and how that all creates the beautiful tapestry of our world.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm excited. So, would you do a like a part two? I don't want to jump too far ahead because this book just came out,
Yeah,
and every time I go on Amazon, it says like top seller, top something like is up there. Like I'm
yeah.
so excited about this book. So, I mean, would it be like something your next book? I'm quite sure you're gonna do another one. Would it be something, like a spinoff from this one?
Yeah, I mean, to be completely honest with you, I haven't thought about it. I put so much work and effort into making this book that I feel like it was
Yeah.
so hard to even think that far in the future. But I think that if I did
Okay.
do a second book, it would probably be a part two and maybe even like seeing the lens of a different character. Like the main character in this
Yeah.
book was based off of me, and so
Yeah.
maybe to see someone else's perspective.
Absolutely, absolutely. I love this book. Like it is so sweet. I gotta go to it. I don't want to like give everybody so much. I definitely want everyone to go get it, but I just love the first part where it says dedicated to my parents, grandparents, aunts and
Yeah,
uncles, and all the other special adults in my life. I love that
yeah,
dedication.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's true. They all are played a very
Hmm.
important part in who I am today and the person that I am. So it was never a question whether or not I would acknowledge them because they're a
Yes.
huge part of who I am and who I'm becoming.
Absolutely, absolutely. I am so excited for you. I definitely want to talk about your grandfather, my uncle, Uncle Gene.
Yep.
Um, so tell me something that he might would say to you about your book.
Hmm. Every time I saw him, he would ask me, "Are you still the smartest in your class? Like you're the smartest in your class, right?" Because he came to, we did a grandparents' day in second grade, and he came and
Okay.
I like gave him a full tour of the classroom and all this stuff. And ever since then, he'd be like, "You're still the smartest in your class, right?" So I think he would just be bragging to all his friends, being like, "My granddaughter is the smartest in her class," and all the things that I'm doing. I think it'd be making him proud.
Absolutely, absolutely. I love that. I can hear him saying that you're the smartest
Yep.
one.
Every
Yes, I
time I
miss him
saw
so much.
him.
I know that's
Yep.
right. Yeah. I can't wait to
I
tell people that's
try.
the smartest cousin I have. Yes. Oh, that's
I
so sweet.
appreciate that.
Absolutely. I hate to let you go, but it's so wonderful for you to be on Spotlight Radio Show. This is my last show of the 2024, and I wish you all the best. I'm going to be ordering this book some more, like for Aunt Wayne, for some more of our cousins, and I
Yes.
can't wait to just take it out with me in the car now.
Oh,
Show
thank
everybody. So
you
get
so
this book.
much. And thank you for
Yes.
having me. I enjoyed being on here and being your last show of the year,
Yes,
which is
yes,
crazy,
yes.
but yeah,
Absolutely. All right. Tell everybody I said hello.
I definitely will.
All right. Thank you. Have a good
Thank
night.
you. You too.
All right. Thank you. All right, everybody, go get Just Be You. You can go to spotlightradioshow.com, click on youth, and you can get Just Be You by Lynzi Allen. I don't want to open up the book too much, but I'll open up right here on this first part so you can see. But you can go order this book, order for your kids, order for your nieces, nephew. Christmas is around the corner. Believe me, it comes like super duper fast. I ordered it on Friday and got it on Sunday. And be sure to follow her here on Instagram. Okay, I'm going to open up just a little bit. I'll show you. Yeah, but Just Be You by Lynzi Allen. All right, guys, I appreciate the love. Shout out to my manager. It's been a great year. It's always we were like working on our second year come July. But shout out to my manager. Shout out to each and every guest that I have had on Spotlight Radio Show in 2024. Shout out to everybody that have watched my lives, everybody that jumped on, everybody that has shared something, somebody has retweeted something, somebody that has liked something. I really appreciate the love. Shout out to everybody. Um, what else? I have so much coming up for 2025, especially the anniversary for Spotlight Radio Show, the 12-year anniversary. That's in February. We're having a big celebration with Legacy Barbers of the Woodlands. I'm going to, oh, there's always one question I forget to ask a guest, and it just came to me. But I have some big things going on with um, 3D with Houston Hip Hop News, the CEO. That's going to be presented in July, I think. Not July, January. Um, Dang it, I just remembered the one question I have for her. So I'll do a quick question with Lynzi like soon. And I think that's about it. I just want to say happy holidays to everybody. Happy early Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Year to everybody. My birthday is Saturday. So I might not be on social media too much because this year I was like, I'm just going to enjoy my family, my friends, and just kind of decompress. Because when January comes, like I'm going to be running full throttle. So I wish you all the best in 2025. Thank you for supporting Spotlight Radio Show, and I'll see you next year.